Hi and welcome everyone, it's Brian from Captain Savage Aquatics. Just doing a quick update on my guppy tank, my 125 and things like that. So I'll walk around and show you what I got going on, because I know everyone's been looking for photos of my guppies. Sorry if it's a little shaky. Hey, what's up Abby? How are you? Now let me refresh this. Up. Da, da, da. View on watch page. Yes. What's up, Island Queen? Hey, Tawny. Welcome, welcome. Doing this from my phone, so sorry if it's a little jumpy. I just figured I could show you more of my little fish room using this. And I'll keep the live stream open on my computer, that way I know if the chat gives out on this program. Yeah, what's up, Priscilla? No, you're alright. You definitely made it in time, just I've been messing with my 125. Let me show you what I've been doing. I've been trying to modify my overflow. Let's get this out of here. That way it won't suck air. And I didn't even realize I was missing one of the elbows over here to make it go like that. But I just got a ball joint. What's up, Burner Aquatics? So what I'm trying to do is, notice how there's no real sound coming from this tank anymore? That's what I'm trying to do. Of course, the Oscar's going to follow me around. I tore off some of the mosses. Well, I'm going to say it's Christmas moss. It kind of looks like Java, but I'm not sure, because I got a mix of everything in the tanks. Let me see. Molly passed out on my son's bed. Oh, guess not. Sorry if it's a little dark in here. I tried cleaning this, but I gotta get in there with the razor. That's why it's so kind of algae growing on this. Let's see. You can see one of my puffers right here, wherever he is. There he goes. Kind of shy. Got 3 of them in here. I did a water change to all of these yesterday. Again. Cool. Yeah, the girls are in the house. So here's my male guppies. I know people are looking for a close-up on them. Don't mind all the stuff on the back. Let's see if I can't get one. Well, that's one of the... Where is he? That blue one's one of the originals. And then you got a bunch of others like snake skins and stuff like that, which right now the light's not doing them any justice. Got a female in here, I guess. I thought I pulled them all out. Yeah, late night stream. I like the orange one here. I got 2 different lights on here, the LED and then this old compact fluorescent light or whatever that comes with the old light. Just give more. Look at the beta. Male beta that's chilling. He's obviously seeing something in there that he wants to see. So here's all the fancy guppies in this tank. What's up, Anakin? Oh, that might be a male right there. I might have to pull that one out. Can't really tell. But I got some snake skins in here. Different females. Let's see. See that big yellow one in the back? That's one of my original females. Let me pull back off. This light's really bright. This one right here is one of my only original females left. I know they don't live that long. I might actually move the pea puffers from here over into this tank to get the snail population under control a little bit. Sorry, kind of a bare bottom tank. I did clean this whole tank yesterday. Let's see. Sorry if it's jumping around. Yeah, they're nice guppies. I call them the snake skins with the orange, almost like an orange flame tail, if you want to call it that. Oh, let me see. So these are the ones I'm going to breed. They've developed even more since I last saw them, but it's almost like they got this cool purple tinge to them. I gotta zoom out. I guess I am zoomed up. If I'm missing any comments, it's because my chat stopped. Sorry about that. I call them snakeskin, but that's what they look like. Just different varieties. And then you get the females over here. That I'm pretty sure that one is a female. The one with like, or maybe it might be a male. Sure, it looks like it. I've got to get that one out of there. Get some blue, nice blue tails on the females in here. Haven't really seen any frying in this tank, but that's okay. I'm assuming my big fat, what the heck are they called? I'm trying to think. I'm having a brain fart right now. Pea puffers are eating all the fry out of here. It looks like they're nipping the tails, so I might have to move them into their own tank. But that's what the males are doing in this tank. They're nipping on each other. Funny thing is these males are staying pretty nice, because I know if I didn't have females right next to them, the males would be crazy. Oh, let me turn on the chat. I haven't been paying attention. Hey, Ruru. I have a live feed on my husband. That's funny. No, this kind of looks bare bones, but that's one of the pea puffers right there. Let me see if I can zoom in on him. Him or her, I'm not sure. I'm trying to find the other pea puffers. All this stuff right here. Let me zoom out. All these plants like the water sprite and the other thing. I'm trying to think. Water sprite and water wisteria used to cover the whole top here. I kind of pushed it over there when I was cleaning. So I might just do this kind of stand rock combo on this. Yeah, White. Welcome, welcome. Definitely this different color light, the warmer light here, definitely shows off these orange colors a lot better on this. I think that's a female guppy right there that's looking right at us. This with how big the belly is. So I'll have to get that out of there. I'm pretty sure that's a crown tail thing. Yep. Oh crap. I gotta check on something. I just don't want water leaking all over my floor. Yep, it's getting to about that point. The fun time of trying to tweak this just right. So everyone's seen this. Husbands are boring, watch fish more entertaining. Yeah, right? Well, what's that consider me as, Ruru? Because I'm separated, so I guess I'm a single guy, huh? Flip this back around. Only 9 people in here? Maybe it's because I'm streaming way too late. So these are those tanks. Let's show you where all the fry are. It's in this tank. They finally dropped just about all their fry. Priscilla says it's probably Probably her. My males get a stripe underneath the chin back. Yeah, I thought I got all the females out, but some of them were like skinny at the time, so I wasn't sure. They were really small, so I got a lot of fry in here. Not sure exactly how many. I'm probably gonna cut that Anubias again. It's taken off. And these are all the floating plants. I don't know, it's kind of this, they're everywhere. I have a live feed on my baby goldfish when I'm at school or at my dad's. My mom still has an idea of how I know she has. She has an idea how I know she has not fed the fish when I'm not home. It's only 12:30. I just fed my bamboo shrimp because he doesn't come out during the day. That's cool. So that's the fry tank. I'm probably going to start pulling some plants out and seeing if people want them. I mean, I got plenty of water sprite, Anubias. I know there's Kabamba, Java fern in here. A sword. I don't know. Plants kind of look a little, but what can you expect? I mean, I don't plant anything, or hardly anything. You gave your pea puffers Prazi Paro? Yeah, I was tempted to pick some of those up. Or some of that up. And here is the original 10-gallon that started all my fancy guff off. Oh, I'm sorry, Chaz. Welcome, buddy. How you doing? How's Charles tonight? So these are my grow outs. I haven't seen any pregnant ones in here. So I was waiting for all these to grow out. Then I'm gonna move the mamas into here and let fry grow out in this tank. I got a lot of cherry red shrimp in here. Got some blue velvet. Don't mind all the mulm. I did clean this pretty heavily to the point where I drained the water almost to here. So I wouldn't be surprised if I lost some of my cherry red shrimp. That's okay. It happens. Let's see. I'm gonna get a camera so I can get down in here. I just threw that big plant in there, that fake one. That way the Oscars don't, when they see me, they don't flip out, because they'll bang from side to side in this thing. There's the African cichlid tank. Not much is going on in here. I'm going to probably take all this stuff out, see what I have in here for plecos, drain the tank down to about here, and then I'm going to, this weekend, I'm going to stack the rock in here and get this all set. So there's the 125 again. Duckweed everywhere, yeah. I've duckweeded pretty much in every tank. Some more than in others. If you look right here, most of my duckweed is chilling like right here in the sponge filter. Or not the sponge, but the pinky floss. That's why I have the light down here. And I gotta adjust this water again. Abby says, Chaz, my dad said I can breed my betas at his house in the summer. What size tank should I breed them in? I was going to suggest the 10-gallon. Chaz would know better than me, though. I took some of this Java moss, or it might be Christmas moss, I'm not sure. Got all different types of mosses from getting shrimp and stuff like that. And it was all built up right on this airline right here. Hi Kyle, what's up Kyle? See, my chat's not updating, it's taking a while. Is Chad playing games again? I'll have to get with you later, Charles. Because I kind of remember how you said I could stream to Hangouts and have like the background of my 3 different cameras going. I'll have to figure that out later. Let me see. Alright. That looks good. So how is everyone tonight? Let me flip this camera around. Move, Molly. Come on, up. Don't mind me, I'm watching the chat. We got 20 tubs right now. Chat, should that be okay for a bit? I would think so. That should be enough. Kyle's Fishroom says I'm doing good. The baby's been taking up a lot of my time. That's understandable. Babies will do that. I was hoping a live stream would come on so I could procrastinate my homework some more. Haha, that's funny. Alright, let me go get my charger because oh, it's right here. I just want to plug my phone in. You guys will know if the stream drops out because my phone either overheated or whatever. Hopefully it won't. It sometimes happens. I guess that's a happy medium right there. What's up, Mark's Arcs Aquarium? How you doing? Ha ha ha. Did you know Guppy spelled backwards is more babies? Right? That's funny. Looks like the stream's coming in okay. Kyle's Fishroom, the occupational health safety practitioner. Cool. So the OSHA online practitioner. So you're the one that teaches OSHA. That's a cool gig. Probably get boring after a while teaching the same stuff over and over and over. Be right back. I need to grab a beer. I think I like it right there. Sorry if I'm not talking, I'm just checking stuff up. You're a paramedic? That's cool. The tank looks darker because I have more water in it by like 10 gallons in the 125. It's Miller time. I can take a walk around if people want to see my tanks, which is fine. I mean, it's kind of the same old stuff, but at the same time, I plan on doing things. Let me get this elevated a little bit more. There we go. Abby says I'm not going to school tomorrow, so I can watch the stream for as long as the stream's going. Yeah, definitely. That'd be cool. Remember to hit the like button, everyone. That's right, Island of Queen. I appreciate that. Might as well shut this chat off because I'm not seeing any updated chat on my phone at the moment. Definitely Miller time. Seems like everyone's starting to come out of the woodwork slowly but surely. So nice not having that overflow and the water sound like it's running all the time. Ruru says American schools are not good for kids. At Kyle's Fish Room, you mean a breath alcohol tech? I do that too. I felt not fun when you get a positive. I do urine tests too. At Abby, you definitely have to have the right personality for it. Chaz's Fish Channel. I have to go and get some sleep now. I have a long day. Man, see you later, Charles. Thanks for stopping in, Chaz. I'll have to get with you because, you know what, I'm going to watch that video. I think you made a video on how you set it up because I want to put my XSplit in the background and be on Google Hangouts. That way I can have many people come in. I think you said you just duplicate the screen or something like that. I can't exactly remember. Priscila says, I'm so happy I went to school in Switzerland. Yeah, that would be cool. Abby says, Kyle, I got track and field tomorrow and something is wrong with my feet and legs, so I can't walk for long periods of time and I can't really run. So, do you have shin splint? Oh, you said your feet and legs. If it feels like your shins, it could be shin splints, but yeah. See you later, Chaz. Have a good night. Thank you for stopping in, buddy. Tony says at Kyle's Fish Room, it's a R8 gig to have. The P part sucks though if you do that too. Yeah, I can understand that. So back to guppies. So those male fancy guppies I originally put in the tank, they look like blue and black. Now they turned like that orange, black, and like the tinge of bluish purple depending on how they turn. So I think that's pretty cool. Ruru says, Tawny, I just like poking people with strapper needles. Yeah. I could see that. Let me know if I'm coming in low because I'm not really talking all that loud. And Queen says, I gotta go watch the new episode of Deadliest Catch with my husband. I'll be back later if the stream is still going. Bye, everyone. What I may do is, depending on how my phone acts, I may do a quick tour for the beginning of this and then start a whole new live stream with the Google Hangouts going. Kyle's Fish Room says, nope, thanks goodness. That show is still on TV. Yes, it is, Ruru. I think it's in its 8th or 9th season, or a lot more. I don't know. Sounds good to you? That's good. Let's watch on my water level. I think I might have found the happy medium. Oh, let's see. Did the plumber fix my ceiling? No, my landlord did. He took some of the pieces out, put one piece in that he ended up snapping, but it made just a straight cut. So he's going to come back later at some point and put a brand new piece up. But all the piping's fixed. The plumber's going to be back, I think next week or a couple weeks from now, whenever he has a chance to get back here. And they're going to run all PEX pipe coming up through the floors. Because my piping comes in and up where my landlord's all through my ceilings, so which makes sense. Mark's Arcs Aquarium says that Priscilla, when are you doing a girl live stream? I want my wife to try it. She fell yesterday and dislocated her elbow, so she's got a lot of time and nothing to do. I'm sorry to hear that, Mark. I hope she does okay and heals up quick. Tony Hop, haha, Aruru. I don't do that much, thanks God. I feel bad, so bad sticking people, and I myself am scared of needles. I can't get shots or give blood without feeling faint. Oh, that stinks, honey. Abby says it's way too long of words to say, but something is messed up with it. Tomorrow I'm going to be studying for a huge test on fractions, and I don't remember them that well. So, but that's like at 2 p.m. Abby says that's X Mark. I hope she gets better soon. Awesome if she could join. Hi Abby. Yeah, she's really hurting. Hey DPK, how you doing, bud? Welcome to the stream, brother. I'm just curious, what type of videos would you guys want to see from me? I have a lot of videos recorded on this phone that I'm streaming from at the moment. But I'm just curious what you would like to see, like me going around the fish room, doing tours, doing DIY projects, things like that. Doing fish tank updates. I just think those kind of get stale after a while. What's up, Kang Lee? How you doing, buddy? I'm good, Kang. Just sitting here, relaxing, trying to dial in my DIY overflow that I have a ball valve on, so I don't put too much water from the top of this tank into the bottom. I have to drill a hole somewhere along the DIY overflow up to where if I lose power, all that water, that's excess, doesn't flood my floor. But this weekend I'm thinking of getting, or if not this weekend, next weekend I'm thinking of getting another clear tote like this one and putting one next to the other, and then drilling a hole through the side and putting like a bulkhead. That way it can fill up both tanks across the same way, and put like a 2-inch line or 1-inch going over there. That way after a certain point it'll suck the water over into the other thing, almost like a holding tank, and then I can pump it back out later. How do you clean? So DPK Fish Aquarium says, how do you clean a sponge filter when the airline tube is clogged? You can take the sponge off and just squeeze it out. I know there's a lot of different people that say you can only do different things. Like, you shouldn't squeeze it out, you should just rinse it off, or you should use a python and suck it off, suck the side of the sponge off with like a python or your gravel vac. So if the airline tube is clogged, if you have enough tubing, you can always cut the airline tube where the clog is and re-tube back in. Because most airline tube, I think, is what, 3/8, if I remember correctly, line, and I think the inner is only 1/8 of an inch. So to get something up in there to remove a clog from an airline, it's kind of tough. I'd almost say that's rerun stuff if you have the line. Tony says, that sounds Greek to me. I laugh out loud. I can't DIY anything. It's really easy to DIY sponges or make your own sponge filters. Just using out of safe foam and stuff like that, like really fine foam. We could use coarse foam or just use the sponge itself. Just look online. I mean, I have how I built my 1-inch overflows, DIY overflows for my from my 125. So I did a step-by-step of how I built it. how I created my own sponge filters, a quick use an airline to hold the plant, you know, just out of the box things. It's really easy to do with DIY. Yeah, DPK, thank you. Tawny Moore says Abby, Osmocode and pill capsules to make your own if you want a substrate fert. Just be careful with the Osmocote though, because the capsules, if you burst one of them, you're gonna have an ammonia spike, and you'll probably kill all your fish, depending on the size of the tank. DPK says you should make a video feeding shrimp prawns to, for Oscars. Huh, that's interesting. I'll have to look into that one. Sounds like a cool thing. Mark's Arcs Aquarium says, Abby, I don't know much about fert and plants. I use API Leaf Zone and API CO2 Booster. I use the CO2 Booster. I like Easy Green though. I just have to get more. And that's really cheap right now. DPK Fish Aquariums to see if they like, and then usually sell it. Oh, they sell it at Dollar Tree? That's cool. I don't have any Dollar Trees around here though. Priscila says, dude, I'm so bummed. Someone in my town has a 125 gallon for $100 and says it leaks but no cracks, so I assume it just needs resealed, but I just quit my job. I'm sorry, Priscilla. That stinks when you have to quit. Or things happen and you have to quit your job. But the way I look at it, you quit, things happen. Let me see, I want this higher up. Just trying to see if I can't put this where. Sorry guys, I'm not. What can I use to get this even higher? Just trying to make it so this thing that works. Straight up and down. Now I'm more looking at the camera. I mean, 125 for $100. I got this 125 and the stand, and the flue wall for and a bunch of other supplies, all for $100. The guy was just trying to get rid of it. A separation happened, so. What's up, Something Fishy? Long time no see. How you doing, buddy? Sorry if I'm looking up here. I'm looking at the chat because the chat on my phone hasn't updated in a long time. DPK says, I've been trying to get dry ferts for my planted tank. Yeah, any dry ferts will really work. Even use organic ferts. It's a little less potent, but then you know you're not putting anything bad into the tank. I know you could use Miracle Grow, just make sure there isn't copper in it, or a lot of copper, for any inverts that you may have. There we go. I like Seachem Flourish. I just figure Easy Green is a lot better. I saw way better results with Easy Green once I was done with the Flourish. It's like when I use Easy Green, I mean the Flourish did work for my Anubias and stuff, but when I used the Easy Green, all my plants started taking off. Everything was growing like crazy. Now, would you guys like a quick tour for people that are just joining? I can show you what's going on, show you the guppies. Let me know your thoughts on them. Let me know if you guys think they're worth selling, because I might start this selling assorted like guppy, you know, guppy pairs or trios or something like that. Check on Amazon. Corey's. I don't know if Corey is completely taken his Easy Green off of the Amazon yet, but because he said he wasn't making it hardly any money or whatever with it, or it was like pennies he was making. But usually when it's on Amazon, you can get it in Canada. So I'm not sure. I'd say just look for Easy Green on Amazon. Here, I'll actually look real quick. Yep. What's up, Captain and the fish family? What's up, KylesWildWorld? No, Easy Green for me. Nope, it looks like it's gone now. White, you know, comments on videos help the channel. It's the same with the stream chat, just wondering. Yeah, comments after the video posts up do help the channel, you know. It makes the video more seeable by YouTube's algorithm. Well, see, that's the thing. I'm sure if you're just trying to do the Easy Green, he just puts in a flat rate box, but who knows what the shipping's going to be, like you said. Who knows? Abby says, oh, if they have it, I'll get my dad to get it for me. Yep, they don't have on Amazon. Yeah, it looks like it's gone from Amazon completely. No, it's coming up with. Yeah, it looks like I finally got Corey finally got it taken down. White says, "Hello, DPK. Mate, hope you're good." Yeah, I hope so too. Hope everyone's doing well. Is anyone interested in me in starting a Google Hangouts? And DPK Aquarium says, I just ordered potassium sulfate, 2-pound bags for $10. That's not bad. Here, let me do a quick tour so people can see the guppies and stuff again. I'll be off the chat so you guys won't see it. Come on, switch camera. There we go. So, quick thing. Show you the African cichlid tank. Don't mind all these wires and stuff. A lot of this used overflow. That used to be my old overflow right there. All those pieces. I figured the plecos could go hide in there and stuff like that. I know they like caps on the end, but pretty much a lot of these pipes are in the ground due to the Venustus and all the other Africans moving all the cichlid sand around, or whatever you want to call it, substrate around. So everything's pretty much buried in. So my hyacinth pleco likes hiding in that big cave right there, or kind of a man-made cave or whatever from that thing. There you can see this move. So that's my 125. I did just do a 50% water change to this. cleaned the glass on the front here. There was a lot of algae buildup that I couldn't even see until I started scraping it and showing the, you know, the weight of the sponge. There's one of the high fin pleco over here. Sorry for the glare. Why am I doing this? Well, let's do this. So there's the high fin. Pretty big boy. I moved some of the driftwood around. I moved the Christmas moss and Java moss around. There's the female Oscar. My koi. The Asiago koi, which is a long fin, but I think its fins get nipped all the time, or it's just getting beat up off of the different things, running from one side to the other. There's the two convicts chilling. I might actually take the high fin pleco out of this tank, which I can't see. Oh, there he is. He's right behind the shrimp tube. I did try to suck up most of this moam, but this started making more and more of a mess. I did drop the TDS by like 150 in this tank, and right now these guppies are just growing out. I mean, there's males and females in here. I'm going to start pulling them out one by one once I can tell they're definitely a male versus female. Got a red cherry shrimp right there. Let's see if I can zoom in on it. I'm not sure how many are in here. I got 25. I'm sure they've bred at this point. I mean, it's been like 3 or 4 months, I think, or at least a couple months at a minimum for the red cherry shrimp. But I know shrimp don't like it messing around with the water all too much. There's a good picture of all the guppies in here. Not so many snails anymore because I haven't been overfeeding this tank all that much. If anyone needs duckweed, let me know. I got a surplus of it. There's one of my Oscars right there. Actually, that's both of them. Just chilling. I want to almost say they're a pair. Not sure if they are a male or female right now, but where one goes, the other one follows. So I don't know if it's just they feel more safe in the group like that. But they're growing out, so once they probably put another inch or two in size, I'm going to throw them back over here in the 125. And if you're asking me questions, I can't see the chat while I'm doing this, so if anyone can ID this feeder guppy, if he comes out to the front, he's been kind of chasing all the fry around in this guppy tank. Big mama in there. I'm pretty sure there's a male in here. I gotta pull him out of here. I thought I got them all, but you know how they like to hide. And I did a water change to this yesterday, so everything's like uprooted and moved. I got water spray, Kabamba. I'm gonna probably cut this one. You can see where I made a cut and put a small one here. It's finally slowly starting to take off. It's got the one leaf on it, but staying green. I think this is a temple plant right here, if I remember correctly. I did plant it, but with me going in here, I moved everything, so I uprooted it. I'm pretty sure I left some of the roots in the substrate, so maybe I'll get some growth out of that. Probably not. This is all types of plants that are floating right now. It's hard to can't even talk. Distinguish between them in some cases. Got Java moss, Java fern, plenty of fry. This is one of the buckets I fill up. I like to drain it and then put it in here. That way if I suck up any fry or shrimp, I can find them. But with how black that is, that's just from doing these 2 tanks, sucking the base, cleaning those up. That's how much junk I pulled out of the substrate. So let's see. There's Molly passed out. Oh, woke her up. So here's the female guppy tank. This is where I get the 3 pea puffers. They think they're going to get fed in here. Not the case. All these plants actually were spread out. You couldn't even hardly see in here because that water sprite was taken over, and then all the duckweed got pushed into this corner when I was cleaning it. I'm not sure if anyone can tell me what type of plant that is right there. This kind of looking like octopus. It almost looks like an octopus plant. I got that in with my shrimp water, and I've just let it be growing out. It started only as like a small 4-inch piece. Now it's like a foot, maybe more. And then I got more water sprite and duckweed up here. This is my male tank. Got the crown tail beta right there, male. I don't know if you guys think it's worth me trying to sell these snakeskin looking guppies, but these guppies are only about four months old, at most 5. I mean, this is my original blue one. I had another male, but I'm trying to find him. I don't know. I just probably lost one of the males. He's like the survivor, just like this big fat yellow female right here. She's huge. She's got to be at least 2.5, 3 inches long from nose to tail. And I got to get that male out right there. Got to get him out of there. Got plenty of snails. Like I said earlier, I'm probably going to take one of the pea puffers or 2 of the pea puffers out of here, maybe the smaller of the bunch, and I'm going to put one over here. Let him start sniping these snails out of here. I mean, you can see the snail build up all over the filter right there. Kind of bland in this tank. I gotta add some substrate in here like this. All this was is sand and gravel mix. Let me see if I can't get a close-up of... Oh, there's one of the pea puffers hiding. Yep, come on out. Right there. Probably the smaller of the group, smaller of them. Then there's another pea puffer right there. Oh, there's a nice crown tail, I think. If I'm saying it wrong, I'm not sure. It's been a while. Look at those colors. I like those. There's the one female that I didn't get last time I went through here to scoop the females out. Males are chasing each other. Some beautiful males. Let me know what you guys think. Don't mean to be so monotone right now. Oh. Alright, let's see what I miss. Go. Let me see, let me catch back up with chat since I was off doing stuff. What's up, Bajiran? Relax, yo. Welcome. Let's see. Jenna Tucker, welcome. Looking for questions. Sergeant, summoning Sergeant Tank, that's funny. Yeah, I don't know. I want to sell some of those. I'm going to try it on Aquabid, but I haven't really shipped things before besides to, you know, dry stuff. You know what I mean? The shipping gifts and stuff to people. Some of the cases... Jeez, this thing. Sorry about that, guys. I'm trying to balance this. I broke my tripod. I didn't realize it was on the floor one night, and next thing I know, I have no tripod anymore. I broke the screw out of it that locks it in place. Here, I'll just do it this way. Maybe I can go down a little bit more. Nope. Mark says that Tawny, that's awesome. Axolotls are cool. I'd like to like one, but I have too much stuff already. Hi everyone. Says, hi Jenna. Summoning Sergeant Tank. At Mark's Arcs Aquarium, yeah, it sucks. They're pretty much species only. I do have guppies with them though, for snacks. Laugh out loud. Yep. Laugh out loud and Chaz Woody. Yeah, Chaz has been gone. Tony says that Abby, if I have any survivors, I'll probably sell them at an auction and on Kijiji locally. Then my male is getting a bachelor pad. That's cool. They eat guppies, yep. At Abby, check out theplantguy.ca for ferts. He's in Winnipeg. I've ordered dry ferts before. Good Canadian website. That sounds cool. Lieutenant Tucker says, hi DPK. Let's see, I'm just trying to catch up. It is 1:12, so I'm like 8 minutes behind. DPK has Minecraft. Sorry about that, bud. Here we go. That'll work. Much better. Now hopefully my phone doesn't fall. Thanks for the answer. Sojourn to Fish Keep. Born to Fish Keep. Welcome. Looks like water spray to me and other plants. Yep. Like I said, my chat hasn't updated on my phone for a bit, so I'm using my PC. That's why if you see me looking this way, I'm looking at the chat through my PC. Mark Zark says, relax. Yo, I subbed your channel. Check mine when you have a chance. There's some time. Tony says that Mark's Arcs. Also SKA Shrimp and the aficionados. Plenty of stuff. Yeah, the females, I like the females. They're pretty good, but some I see on my big females, the tails are a little been getting munched on. So as soon as I get a sponge filter and another air pump set up, I'm going to put that last tank into work, and I'm probably going to move my pea puffers there, because I really want to try and get a strain of guppy going, or get the guppies producing a lot more and sell what I can. Plant stuff. The pea puffers don't go for the guppies. They do. That's why Doria. They probably do, but I don't really see them nipping on them all that much. If anything, they're probably eating any of the fry that the females drop, and because I feed them bloodworms and all that pretty much daily, brine shrimp and other stuff, and flake food. I think they're eating flake food at this point, because sometimes that's all I put in the tank. So I'm sure when the puffers get feel like they're starving, they go after the guppies' tails. Big J's Aquatics and Vape. Hey guys, my new video out in a few will explain everything. I'm taking a break from videos. Y'all are awesome. I will still be here, but videos I'm down for a while. That's okay, man. Everyone needs a break from YouTube, you know, doing the videos. I mean, my last 2 weeks I've had a few and far between videos. Most of my videos lately are those live streams. That's why I got to get back to creating content. Even though I know making live videos or whatever, streaming live is new content. This gets old. Let's see. I read that. Let me stop. How's the mood doing tonight, Captain? And where is your green dildo? Laugh. Well, that's funny, Tawny. My mood's a lot better. I mean, I had a pretty productive day at work. So, yeah. Oh, what's up, Danny? Welcome. You like the new look? What do you mean? Me shaving the head down a little bit? I'm actually going to trim my beard a little bit, DPK. Oh, okay. Asking about the snail eggs. Yeah, those clumps that were on the filter are snail eggs. From the mystery snails. Yep. Yeah, those white dots. Yep, snail eggs. Okay, I'm just making sure I didn't miss any other questions. I think I have 3 videos I'm working on. Yeah, honestly, Abby, I have probably 20 videos on my phone right now. I just happen to have a phone that can hold, has 64 gigs of memory, and then I get a memory card that holds another 16. So right now my mood's doing great. I went to the chiropractor today. He helped fix up my back a little bit more. Your dog reminds me of my old dog that I miss her a lot. I'm sorry, DPK. Danny, are you homeschooled? No. He's just in the Netherlands. But you're born to keep fish. What's your aquabid name? I believe my aquabid name is one of my gaming names. I put it as Snafu12, but it might be Brian Cork when it's Aquatics. I can't remember. I have to look how it's listed. I don't have anything for sale right now. Oh, that brings me back to what I was going to talk about. Is I keep a lot of the boxes that I get, just because I can reuse them. And the last shrimp, when I got the 25 shrimp in, they came in like I want to say a 6x6 or an 8x8 box that had the insulation and all that in there. So I'm seeing how those are set up, and I might sell fish like that through that. But I figure if I'm going to sell like a trio, a male and 2 females, I'll probably need like the big flat rate box, because I want to make sure they get enough oxygen. DPK said, who said dildo? Laugh out loud. Not the green one. Didn't say that. Chaz would be jealous. Yeah, right? Let me stop. Abby, homeschooling is not allowed here. You have to be in school till you're 18 years old. You can't quit earlier. That's cool. KylesWildWorld says, DPK, me too. His dog reminds me of my last dog that passed away. Yep. Let's see. Toy from the last stream. Hey, okay, just wondering, I guess some of the streams are perfect timing before school. Yeah. Yep, because Danny's in the... If I remember correctly, in the Netherlands, but I could be wrong. It's been a while. Danny, that sucks. Where I live, you have to give proof that you are learning, and your parents have to sign a lot of things. DPK says, I get happy when I see his dog. It brings back a lot of memories. Kyle can't wait to get a house, get me a dog. Yep. Oh yeah, Abby loves Molly. Yeah. She kind of annoys me because a couple times I swear she's going to break my 55-gallon fish tank, and that would not be good in an apartment. Tony says at Captain Savage Aquatics, those aren't mystery snail eggs under the water. Yes, they are. Those are so mystery snail eggs. I know they usually do it, they spawn right at the top of the water line, but I've seen them hatch out underwater before, no problem. Because I don't have nearite snails in there. I do have a couple nearite snails in my other tanks, but you need to have salt in your water for them to breed. Abby says, DPK, when you get a dog, you can you vlog it? KylesWildWorld, laugh out loud. My dogs do the same thing. One of my parents licks the glass. That's funny. Yes, the Netherlands. That's what I thought. Probably from a shelter. Yep. Dory, what's your favorite fish to keep? Right now, I like my Oscar, but I do like my fancy guppies. I want to say my dream fish is a Doveye. If I can get a big enough tank. I know the 125. If I was to clear all the fish out of there, I could keep a Doveye in there probably for a year, maybe slightly longer. But I want to, when I get my own place and I can have a big tank, maybe like a stock tank or something like that. Or I'll build a plywood tank where you can see it. White says, I'm 28 now, but hated school. That's why I can't spell too good. Heh, that's fine. Hi, Danny. How's your fish doing? Danny says, great. Hello, everyone stopping by. Give a thumbs up. Yes. Very good point. David's Fish Tanks, thank you for stopping in and saying hi. Tawny says, they lay pink and beige clutches, though I have to be above the water while developing. They can hatch in water but need to develop above water. Yeah, so I think they hatch out in the water and then they move up, because I see a lot of snails on my top of my, right around, right at the top of the tank, because I only fill up the water on the tank right to the bottom of the black trim for all my tanks. That way there's like an inch and a half worth of space still. They can hatch in water. Yep. Hi, David. Hi, David. David's here? What's up, Roma? Abby says, my friend's husky loves chasing my pond goldfish. I feel bad for the goldfish. Roma Aquatics. Hey, all. 8% battery. Then bed. Yep. But at least I came. Yeah, that's true. Thank you for stopping in, Roma. If your battery dies, I hear you. Let's see. Jason James, the Fish Loft, says hello all. Welcome, Jason. At White, spell to well. Hey, Jason. What's up, White? So cool. I'm all caught up with the chat. That's cool. That reminds me, I gotta plug my phone in. Here's the cord. It's a 10-foot cord too, so it's nice, so I can literally walk around pretty far and stream. Now this is where my phone will probably... Sorry for that. Oh. Now it's wanting to pull off of there. So how is everyone's night going? I hope all is well. Wow, that's surprising. All my Venustus are hanging out together. Normally they chase each other around. Oh, now they're starting to nip because I'm looking. Let's see, how long have I been streaming? I'm just curious. Cool, an hour. Sorry for the phone moving left and right. The cord makes the phone. I don't have my, like I said, my tripod broke, or the fitting, the cell phone fitting or whatever. There you go. Roma says, just set up a 16 tanks I got from Flip. That's cool. David's Fish Tanks. Just keeps, just sub, man, cool fish. Oh, DPK asks, has anyone ever tried new algae? Yeah, I got it in, my aquarium box as a sample. I like it. It seems to work pretty well. New algae. I'm not sure how you spell it. You know I can't pronounce stuff. DBK. That's the one where it adds like beneficial bacteria / helps fertilize your tank or helps break down all this stuff, if I remember correctly. Doria says, best perk of having a smart TV, you get to watch live streams. Yep. White says, I'm all good here, mate. Thanks. DPK says, doing good, brother. I got new fish again. That's awesome. What'd you get, DPK? Abby says, okay, gotta go. Might be back, but if not, have a great day / night. My cat, Sam, keeps messing up my bed. Bye, everyone. Alright, how? Free Doria. Yes, that's right. Help fight algae, help in plant growth. Yeah, that's right. I can't remember. It's been so long since I had it. You're talking 4 or 5 months ago, or at least a few months. Sorry for the squeaking chair. I have oiled it too. It does help with plant growth. I can't remember the. Could have sworn there was fertilizer in it. Really, really like low fertilizer amount, but it's pretty cool. DPKs, I definitely want to try it. I heard it works awesome. I don't know. I noticed a boost in my tanks, especially my 10 gallons, because it helps break up the. I believe it helps even break up the waste, keep the algae under control, and it because it has beneficial bacteria in it, and then the fert that's in it works. DPK says I got a green severum finally. Yeah, green severums are nice. I've had them before. They're pretty cool. If I had any more fish, I don't know. I miss severums. I might take them and put it in the big tank behind me. It all depends. Dead Boy NYC. Welcome, brother. How are you? That's interesting. I want to show you guys something. Now watch, they'll probably start chasing each other. The Venustus right here have been like following each other. Normally they chase each other all over the tank. Let me move that out of the way. Do it this way. That right like that. Normally the Venustus right here, which are the big ones right here, the 3 of them, it's like they're moving around in a group. Like I said, normally they chase each other. I mean, you can see the size difference. The big one right here, the big Venustus, is the tank boss. Even though the what is it? Can't remember that. The Texas Cichlid's in here. The Texas hides. Some of the time, usually it's out. And pretty much that Texas Cichlid will keep this all glass all the time. Believe it or not, the Texas has moved this broken bridge that I got, part of this kit over here from the 125. This was broken. It's moved that all around, moved some of the rocks, moved the sponge filter around. That's why you can see that's sunk. That's from the Africans digging. Flip this back around. Because yes, yeah, some type of micronutrients. Let's see. Some type of micronutrients, some beneficial bacteria. Bacteria too, you're right. Yep. Good, Brian, thanks. Hello, Mark. Well, I just brought a few plecos lately. I like plecos. I want to get some more rubber lips. Maybe, maybe they're showing breeding behavior? Possibly. It says I thought they were all males. Unless the big Venustus is a female. I'm not sure. I'll have to look it up. I have a lot of fish in them, you know. I had Africans like the yellow labs at one point when I was at my parents' house through college. I had a bunch of yellow labs and they started breeding, but I think the other yellow labs ate them or whatever, ate the fry, or I didn't catch it in time. So, let's see. Let's flip this around. I can watch this African cichlid tank like all day. I know it doesn't look too pretty with the mismatch, having pipes. Like I said, for anyone that's just new into the stream, I'm keeping those for the rubber lip plecos because they're smaller pleco. They only grow to, I think, Fish Tropic, or the store where I got them, PetSmart, only said like 4 inches max. But I know usually they can grow bigger. So I think they cap out, Jason was saying, or Fish Tropic was saying, right at 6 inches. But they stay pretty thin. Then I got the blue Johannes in here. Electric blue. Got one of the yellow labs. The other yellow labs in that corner hiding behind the pleco. I did do a water change. Let's see if I can't zoom in on that guy. Oh, they're always digging. There's the Texas just chilling out. Doesn't want to look at me. I know normally I wouldn't tap the thing, but I'm not tapping hard, as it is the fish are looking for food. I'm just trying to get the Texas to come out. Usually if I tap very gently, the Texas will come out. And it'll follow my finger all around. Okay, what happened to the rest of the bridge? I forgot I have the same hole in my axolotl tank. Yeah, it's just the bottom. It's so the water can get in there, so the tank, the bridge won't float. Yeah, this came to me broken. It was part of this 125-gallon kit that I got from a buddy. So I got the tank, the light. Actually, this blue tote right here. That's a Rubbermaid tote, that Fluval 404, and a bunch of other stuff. I can't remember it all at this point. And that bridge right there, the decorations, all these decorations came with it. But I like live plants better than fake plants, even though fake plants have their purpose. Yeah, so I don't know where I was going with that. So the bridge was broken. That's what I was going to say. So I just figured I'd tip it on its side and let the plecos have a hiding spot where it's dark, like almost like a cave. And usually my high fin pleco will hide out in there, but I don't know how much longer he or she's going to be able to hang out in there. I'm pretty sure it's a he, just because of how fat his head is and how streamlined the body is. Well, I guess my fish moved the Java moss or Christmas moss, whatever it is, out of the corner because I put some right on this big branch. Good, my phone's not that hot. Sorry about this. Let's turn this back around. Danny says I gotta go. See ya. Yeah, see ya, Danny. Maybe I'll be streaming later today, and you can hop back on after you're done with school. I don't know. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna be streaming tonight, but probably a while. So let's see. White says I have 2 blue phantoms, 2 green phantoms, 2 butterfly plecos, and a few others. But I got a pair of DPK says I got a pair of Severum. If they do breed, I'll give you some for free and I'll send it to you. Cool, DPK, that'd be cool. I like Severums. I've had the green ones. I've had most of the different color ones. Jason James, the Fish Loft says, never break a bridge, laugh out loud. That's how it came. Yeah, I like the plecos. I really do. I want to breed some. That's why I got so many pipes and hiding spots in this tank. I might actually just do a DIY and build my own pleco caves out of like a slate or something like that, and just use silicone to silicone because I got plenty of silicone. Great. Uh-oh. Why is there water in there? That's weird. Why do I have water in here? Oh, that must have been one of the times when I flooded my tank. So I got this Marineland aquarium sealer, so I might use this to whatchamacallit, build my pleco cave. Oh, and there's a bunch of alder cones. These work well if you need to add tannins to your water, very well. They'll turn your brown, your stuff brown very, very quickly, your water. Plus it's good for shrimp and stuff like that, breeding. Let me grab all these. So I gotta drain this. It's probably, I don't like standing water, even though it's not gonna hurt anything. It's probably why my humidity's up at 60% right now. Put those in there. Oh, Molly's out of her thing, so let's see. Yeah, it's gonna be when I drain. That's good. Okay. Spread the love, that's right. Never break a bridge. White says that Dead Boy NYC, thanks mate. I do love them big Steen videos. Got me into plecos and gone nuts with them over the last few months. I like Corridoras, but unfortunately, I don't know if I'm just putting them in the wrong tanks or what. I've had Corridoras in 10 gallons, you know, the smaller ones. But I know you need more like a 29-gallon minimum. Stop, Molly. There's one of my rubber lip plecos. Let me show you. So usually the main one. I know there's still 3 in here. So spin this around. Ah, geez, it went into hiding because Molly pounded the tank. Here, let me shut this light off and see if I can't get it to come back out. Oh, there it is. I see it now. So there's one of the rubber lip plecos. I believe that's a male. Now it's behind there. There is 3 total in here. I haven't moved around to find them all again. I know there's definitely 1 in here. Oh, there he is. Cool. That's the male because the fat head. From what I've been told, the fatter the head, the more likely it is it's a male pleco. But there is 2 other in here. Oh, there it goes, hiding away again. Because Molly is back at it. Had her chase her away because I really thought she was going to broke the tank because all I hear is a thud. And as it is, I had to do my own repair because the brace right here was broken. So I just did a little DIY piece of wood and screwed it in just to support this. But this is from Molly hitting the side of the tank. She cracked the lip right along the trim from her beating it. A little of that cracks for me when I screwed this in when I pulled it too tight. Because I don't want this thing to bow. But I mean, she's pounded this tank really hard. Oh, that was probably not good. Stepping on my one of my cameras. Actually, that I think's got like one of the better quality video to it. Let's see, what else can I show you guys? I wish, come on, do some barrel rolls. That female Oscar right there loves to do barrel rolls. Oh. I think if I do get fish anytime soon, I'm going to get more, like 4 or 5, 6 more rubber plecos. And I'm going to put them, once this tote's done, I'm going to put them in the tote right here. Because there's a wider base, and I'll throw some of that piece of Mopani driftwood that I got from my aquarium box. Last month's my aquarium box. I'm gonna take that out and I'll put it in here, and then I'll probably build pleco caves. I know I won't be able to see what the plecos look like, but once they start breeding, I'll be happy. I just don't know with all these Africans if there's been any babies, if they didn't wipe them out. So, what are they chewing on? What the heck is that? Oh, a snail. Yep, I forgot I threw a couple things in there. Can't believe the fish like those snails, the Africans. Any snails I put in here, the Venustus love eating. If it can fit in its mouth, especially that big one, it'll eat it. Let's see. What I'm probably going to do, guys, is I have this camera right here. It's a 720p. I don't have it plugged in at the moment, but it's got the IR on it. Normally I set it like right here. And when my tanks are live, I'm just trying to figure out, I'm pretty much know the IP address, but like how Corey has the camera set up, I'm going to move this camera around because I have enough slack as long as I have a plug. This has Wi-Fi built into it, so as long as I can plug it in, I just have to reset it up, and once I do that, then the Wi-Fi will work again. I can move it around from tank to tank, that way you guys can watch like a live stream of my tanks, or I can while I'm at work. Because I've been tempted, just so I know how this sump's doing, to just even set it where it's just sitting right here, put it on a stand, and watch this sump level, even though I won't be able to do anything. Go ahead, Molly. Alright, back to this. Flip this back around. Sorry guys, just trying to get this camera set back up. There we go. Hold on. Let me see. Molly's so cute. Captain Savage show mascot. Look at some at Dead Boy. White says at Dead Boy NYC. Have a look at Apistogrammas. They're dwarf cichlid and they're really nice. MrScienceGeek says at Tawny, check out my Pandorium vid. It's Panda Corey's going nuts. Laugh out loud. DPK retracted a message. Doria asks, if that's how you pronounce it, tell me if I'm pronouncing it right. What fish did you start out with? Well, at my apartment, my first fish were probably my... I kind of got all the fish that are in this tank all at the same time. I started at my apartment probably with koi because my son wanted koi. Because I happened to go to Walmart because they weren't selling the fish at PetSmart. It was this way too crowded that day, and it had been a long day already, so I happened to be there food shopping, so I picked up some fish from Walmart. And yeah, not a place I usually get them at because most of the fish are horrible. But I treated them all that. But my first fish was probably probably guppies. I honestly can't remember. It was when I was a kid, you know, young kid. So, oh, there goes the phone. I can't win, guys. I'm trying to set this up. If you guys want to see what I'm doing, this is my stand that I'm using because I broke my thing. So I'm using this Cichlid buffer for Basis Victoria Malawi Cichlid buffer, even though I don't need it because I have the Cichlid sand. But that's what I'm using to kind of try and keep this camera right here. Just the cord, this 10-foot long cord, pulls on the phone a little bit here and there. But if you're asking my original fish, I want to say it's probably guppy, some type of guppy. Mark's Arts Aquarium will do. After the stream, I'll take a gander. Dead Boy 1 NYC, yes, at this point I would only be able to do dwarfs. DPK says you definitely should make a video, White. I really would enjoy it. White at Tawny. Oh, you're... I love these, so... love these. So cute, waddling one around with each other. Must be kids. Yep, African cichlids. Yeah, white. Yeah, I have thought about it, but I would like all my plants to settle in first, as it still looks a bit barren, but it's coming along lovely. Oh, okay, talking about a planted tank. Mark Sark says, Tawny, thanks, I'm going to check out your axolotl videos. That'll be cool. DPK says, cool, cool, and play a thunderstorm video in the background while live streaming. That tank would be cool. Yeah, that would be cool. I've been taking some videos here and there as well, so when it's done, maybe I'll piece them together a video of how it's developed. That'll be cool. Tony says at Mark's Arcs, no worries, I really only started posting videos since people were subbing to me anyway. Laugh out loud. Massive retracted. I would watch. White at DPK. Carbensis are an African cichlid, and I think they are snail safe. Yeah, I'm not worried about my snails. DPK says my kills my snails when mine get big. Yeah. DPK says, yeah, it's weird, but Weird but rare. It happens, White. White, really? I'll try some ramshorn snails. They get too big for them. Yep. What's up, KG Cichlids? DPK says, my autocorrect is being a butthead today. Yeah, I turn my autocorrect off half the time. Or I leave it on and then I'm correcting and it's like I fixed the word the way it's supposed to be and it autocorrects and puts something different in there. It's a pain in the ass. Now that I'm caught back up with chat, let's see. Just trying to think, what are my future plans for this? I've been talking about it for a while to move that 125 to this wall where my computer is, or the 55, and do like a stack of 55s here, and then move this 125 over here and put my computer up against that wall. But then it would have a view of my kitchen, and I don't know how well that would work. Everyone's saying hello, KG. I don't know what do you guys think about? Should I set up that little camera, the 720p camera that I have, the security camera, so you guys can watch my tanks every so often, almost like Corey, how he has it set up for what's his puffer's name? Damn it, I can't think of it right now. Murphy. Set like a Murphy cam, only have it like for my 125, or put it on my breeding guppy tank or something. Switch it daily. Jenna Tucker said, y'all still here, left and came back. Yeah, we're still here. I usually if I stream, most of the time I'll stream for a while, but sometimes if I'm really tired, like I'm starting to get tired, I mean, I've streamed the stream before where I've done 4 different live streams during the time in a several hour period. I went to bed at like 6 a.m. or 5 or something, and then got back up to it live in 2 hours later and streamed again. Dead Boy says, hi, Jenna. Mark's Arcs, ramshorn snails are a real pain. I have them polluting 4 of my tanks. I've snails pretty much in every tank except for the African. It seems like the Africans just beat them up and kill them. KBG Cichlid says, I just put 2 big ceramic pots in my frontosa's tank to encourage spawning like Rickley Nurley did. Or Nurley? I'm not sure. Curly? I don't know how to pronounce that. Yep. Yeah, Murphy. Yeah, you beat me. DPK says, yep, that'd be cool. Yep, White says, still here, Jenna. DPK says, Mark, you need some foot-long loaches. DPK also says, and they will disappear quick. Hey, Timothy Michael, welcome. Welcome to the stream. Let me know if you guys want me to do a tour and show up the tanks for anyone that's coming back. Anyone have questions about stuff? I don't mind showing the tanks. Yeah, I have the reason why I'm overfeeding my guppy tanks is because I want the snails to grow and grow and grow. And that's why when I do drain these 10-gallon tanks, I put it into 5-gallon pail, and the snails go nuts in there. So I usually pull snails from the 5-gallon pail and I'll throw them in my pea puffer tank when they're small. I mean, you should have seen when I drained that pea puffer tank to 50% how many empty shells I pulled out of the substrate. Probably at least 50 or more. Probably more. Let's see. Mark's Arcs Aquarium says at DPK. I'm thinking of clown loaches. Clown loaches are cool. Same thing here, something fishy. KG Cichlid says my biggest clown is 6 inches. DPK says Timothy in the house. Yep. Mark's Arcs Aquarium says that's something fishy. Good point. You should get some puffers. Yep. Even pea puffers are nice. Just pea puffers pick when the snail's out, they'll attack the snail and try and suck them out of the shell. So they'll do that instead of like Murphy where he crushes the shell and eats them. That way. But I figured I'd start with, like I said in the past couple live streams, I'll start with the pea puffers and then work my way up to bigger stuff, maybe a figure 8. Even though I really don't want a brackish water tank. Maybe I'll go a Congo puffer or a Frahaka puffer, or I don't know how to say it. Because I think those stay pretty small, but I want to have a big enough tank. That way I'll buy the tank once for that puffer, if I get one of the big puffers. White says if you have too many snails, you just get that's good excuses to get puffer fish. Yep. DPK Fish Aquarium says, I noticed shrimp pellets makes good snail population, multiply quick. Yeah, honestly, most of my shrimp, they just feed off of whatever I put in the tank. And once a week I get the like a beneficial bacteria and like a powder form, and it's like really small stuff that the shrimp can feed off of too, that promotes the really fine things that the shrimp eat. You know what I mean? Those really, really things that you have to look under a microscope that the shrimp eat. You could do that. But also shrimp will be scavengers, so usually whatever pellets and stuff I throw in my guppy tanks, they'll eat. KG Cichlid asks, do you keep anything with your pea puffers? Yeah, I have female guppies right now. DPK Fish Aquarium says, get some figure 8 puffers, Mark. Timothy Michael asks, DPK, what tanks do you have? Timothy Michael says, I have a Fahaka puffer. They get over a foot long. I love mine. Yeah, see, I figured a Fahaka puffer could go in a 125 and be okay for a while. I just don't know the exact length. I know, like, something like Murphy, the Maboo puffer gets, 24, 36 inches long. Or at least 24 in captivity. I think Fahaka puffer gets, up to 16, 18 inches long. So 125, my 125 is front to back 18 inches wide. I know that's kind of a tight tank, but at the same time, it'll probably be fine for quite a while. I'd rather have like something that's like more like a 24-inch wide tank, 5 feet long, more surface area than height type of a thing. Nick the Dick says, I'm getting a 125-gallon tank. Dude, that's cool, man. KG Cichlids, I'm really thinking about doing a brackish tank. I did a brackish tank for my diamondback terrapins to help with their skin issues. Plus, I had less water changes on a brackish water tank, or I was doing the same amount, but this seemed like I could go a little bit longer without changing water on a 40 breeder that I had the diamondback terrapins in. Because at one point I was changing the water 3 or 4 times a day. Literally doing 200%, 250% water changes. I was planning on eventually setting up a drip system, but if I stayed at my parents' any longer, I would have. KG Cichlids, I'm really thinking about doing a brackish tank. Occasional Aquatics, do you follow Funker Tactical? I'm not sure. I don't know if that's for mine. And it's drilled. That's cool. I've been tempted to drill mine, my 125, because that would make my overflows more manageable. But I don't want to get into that nonsense right now. Maybe when I get my house and I have to drain the 125 to nothing when I'm transporting it, maybe then I'll drill it. That's why I've got the DIY overflows. I don't keep my puffers in their own tank. Yep, let's see. There's shrimp and ghost shrimp in the puffer's tank. Nick says, I'm doing salt in my 125 I'm getting. That's cool. DPK says, I do guppies, platies, mollies, white cloud, loaches, Siamese algae eater, American killie, Bristlenose pleco, and carbenzas with and my pea puffers KG. That's a lot of fish, different fish. That's cool. Let's see. I got my guppies. I got ghost shrimp, cherry shrimp, blue velvet shrimp, fancy guppies. If I didn't say that, I got my feeder fish. That was a guppy that's kind of chasing the other ones around. Not sure. It's got this like stripe. I want to say it's almost like a tetra or something, even though it said it was a goldfish. What else do I have? I got my convict cichlids in the 125. I got my Oscar. I got my high fin plecos, my rubber lip plecos, pea puffers. I tried doing Siamese algae eaters, but I don't know if they died or what. Or this disappeared one day. What else do I have? I got a bunch of snails. I keep all types of stuff. Once a month I put in micro crabs. Is your puffer okay with other fish? And in my other tanks with angels, carbenzas, Bolivian rams, German rams, plecos, rainbow fish, and a gourami, also with pea puffer in my other tank. Can we get a look at the tank directly behind me? Yes, I can do that. Just give me 1 second. I want to catch up with chat. Timothy Michael says, yes, at white I put my Foaka puffer in with my cichlids right now until it gets full grown. BPK says, sweet Nick, that'll be would be cool. Jeez, I scrolled way too. The Oscar tank, yeah, footage time. Yep. Nick the Dick says I just got a 20 gallon. I'm gonna do a 30 gallon brackish for my fish room. It's coming. Brackish fish room is coming along nice. That's cool. Timothy, my White says that Timothy Michael's sweet mate. Have to look into getting a puffer one day. DPK says hit that like button. Everyone show some love and support for Captain Savage Late Night Stream. He's the only one doing them for us. Nice DPK. Nick the Dick says I have 5 tanks here. I haven't decided whether the 125 is going to be in the garage or in the house. That's cool. Insulated garage. Dead Boy NYC says the puffers are actually my wife's. I have to feed them. That's cool. DPK says you should add Bumblebee Goby and the puffer tank once you get them in their own tank brine. That would be cool. Yeah. Gobies are brackish, but there is a go. I thought there were freshwater gobies. Gobies are brackish. Oh, at adulthood. Yeah, gotcha. So let me do this. Let me flip the camera around and show you guys the 125. So here's the big female Oscar. She thinks she's going to get fed right now. She used to bite and nip my finger. Not anymore. Come on. That's my big koi. That's probably 14 inches long, maybe, or right around 14 inches. Got the 2 convict cichlids. That one's got the blue and red striping, and then the regular black, older convict. The Asiago koi got for my son. That's a long fin koi. Unfortunately, I don't know who's been nipping the tail. That's why I want to put my security camera on it and see during the day and review the footage once I get an SD card for it. See who's been nipping at the tail. It could be the one goldfish right here because I've seen it nipping. I used to have 2 of these, I think scarlet goldfish, if that's what it is. Not so scarlet anymore. I got a high fin pleco right there. Just chilling. He's got to be close to 12 inches or so. I mean, this guy's really big. Maybe I'll throw some food in here. So that's the 125. I got driftwood right here. I'm going to add more driftwood. As you can see, that used to be filter floss right there. On that, move Oscar. That's either Java moss or Christmas moss. I want to say it's Java, but I gotten a lot of different mosses in when I've gotten the shrimp and other fish. So I put that piece of that Java moss that used to be on one of these tips, and I poked a hole through it, but I'm hoping I can get that to attach. Another big clump is in the back. There's the hyphen right there, just to give you the size of them. And that piece of Malaysian driftwood is probably at least 11 inches long. I don't know. I could be wrong. I might be overestimating, but this guy is like the size of my hand practically. So that's pretty big, Oscar. I do have a snail. You can see the snail right there. That is ivory snail. That moves around the tank quite often. Usually I'm pretty sure it gets full, so I don't see it move all too often. Or the fish will knock it over, so it's, you know, like kind of like belly up. Let's check the chat again, because I can't view it right now. DPK says leopard, bumblebee goby are strictly freshwater and get sold as bumblebee goby, Nick. I learned that the hard way. Oh geez, what am I doing? Flip this around on me again. Put this back so I can read chat. Thani says I have blue velvet and cherry and pumpkin and crystal black shrimp, black Moscow guppies, sulfur Dumbo ear and fancy guppies, Venezuelan panda and Julie Corey's, striped coolie and yo-yo loaches. KG Cichlid says I got a bumblebee goby in my freshwater planted, and he's been living for more than 6 months. It was a mistake purchasing him, but it's actually working out. Don't judge me. Tani says an agurami. Awesome, KG, says Nick. Awesome, Tani. DPK says awesome, Tani. That's really cool. Tani says in pre-Cambarus, Clarky, blue, however you spell it. KG says, Cichlid says looking great. DPK says, man, that ox is looking sexy. Yeah, I like her. I'm trying to find a male. Maybe when I go home or swing by my brother's place, maybe on the way home I'll stop by my old stomping grounds and see if he'll let me go in there and stream or whatever. Because I got to help my brother move some stuff and I got to come back on Sunday. But I told my wife either I'd pick my son up Sunday or Monday at latest. Mark's Arcs Aquarium says that Tani Morin, how many tanks do you run? KG6 says yes, sexy Oscar. I concur, laugh out loud. Yep. Hashtag Great Van. Hashtag moist. Nick says my stomach is full. Yeah, comment. It's got to be a comment. I don't know. Priscila says, nice Oscar, love that red or a wine color. Yep. KG Cichlid says, gotta stop eating so many tacos. Yep. What's up, JW Aquariums? Tawny Morin, that's cool. I have 7 guppy tanks. Let's see, how many guppy tanks do I have? 1, 2. I have 5 right now, or 4 right now, but the 5th maybe come one. Because I probably want to get my own strain going. Something fishy. JW in the house. Anyone know anything about Scarlet Battis? Not sure. Nick says, can we join the stream? Nick, it's not through Hangouts. It's on CameraFi. I could start up a Hangouts, but it would take me a couple minutes to get it going. To do that. I just figured streaming from my phone is cool because JW says, how's it going, Mark? And something fishy. The DPK Fish Aquariums, if you could, you should join Captain in the stream, JW. That'd be cool. Yeah, maybe I'll start up a Google Hangouts real quick in the background and get that set, and then I'll drop the CameraFi one and then start a new stream and you guys can hop over to it. But I'm not sure. It's kind of getting late. I'm getting tired. So, Tawny Morin says, and I honestly haven't done a stream this where it's just me for a long time. So it's kind of a nice change of pace. Tawny Morin at Mark's Arcs Aquariums, I would totally have a fish room if I could be at home every day. I'm already pushing it with 2 tanks at home that I sweet talk my mom into feeding when I'm away. And I take, okay. Whoa. The shrimp tank. What, you want to see my shrimp tank? It's not all that impressive. It's just in the fancy guppy tank. And the red cherries I got weren't the most colorful ones. But I know blue velvet shrimp or they could breed with red cherry shrimp. They're a line of red cherry shrimp. Oh, the cherry shrimp. DPK says moist cock. Yep. Nick. Do your things. Scarlet Battis require softer water, I believe. DPK Aquarium says you can do it next time, brother. KG Cichlid says I have tons of guppy fry. That's how I am, but lately I haven't been overfeeding too much, and I know the fry haven't been getting a ton, so I don't know. I just have a bunch of tanks growing out right now. The one tank that has fry in it is my one where that used to have my female beta, but unfortunately she passed away. But she was mean, so white, they look awesome, tiny and lush little fish. Great. Mark's Arcs Aquarium says great stream, Brian. Good night, everyone. Night, Mark. Take it easy. JW Aquarium says I had a cull 3 of my male guppies today. That stinks. DPK says Fish Aquarium says yep, they are. I've been trying to get here where I live, but they are asking 16 for each. It's crazy. Night, Mark. Jenna Tucker says, I have a question for those who live stream. What kind of computer do I use? I use a PC. You can stream from a tablet. You can stream from your phone. I'm streaming from my phone with the CameraFi live app because I don't have 1,000 subs yet on my channel where I can just regularly use YouTube. So there's probably a bigger latency. I have an Intel computer. I built it's a 6-core Intel processor. It was new, top of the line, I want to say a year and a half ago, maybe 2 years ago. But it's on a server motherboard, so I can add another 6-core Intel processor to it. So technically I could have 12 cores. I built this computer that I'm using right now. I built it for gaming, so I could game and live stream at the same time. And so it's a beast of a computer. So yeah. But really, you can stream from a laptop. The main thing is if you stream, you got to make sure you have enough bandwidth, upload speeds to help, and a decent graphics card to help you process the stuff. Then Attack says, good night, Mark. White at DPK Fish Aquariums. €4 for her mate. They look lush. Yep. JW Aquarium says, I use Asa laptop, Jenna. You could use any laptop. You just need a decent enough processor that can handle it, enough RAM and a decent video card in whatever you have, because the video card will help out your computer if your processor isn't that great. DPK says I would definitely get them white for that price. Just make sure to look up sexing them so you can get a pair. White says I'm using my gaming PC. That's what I use for streaming. So gaming laptop would be good. Yeah, a gaming laptop would be good if you're looking for something portable. Personally, I rather just have, if I'm at home, I rather use my my beast of a PC. Because a laptop, yes, you can upgrade a laptop, and if you really have an electronics background, you can switch things out, but you're going to outgrow that laptop eventually, so that's why I rather have a tower. And I got a full-size tower, so that helps. Yeah, Jenna Tucker, a gaming laptop would work. Would be good. Even a regular laptop with like an i5 processor in it. I want maybe stay away from the laptops that have an AMD processor. Most laptops have Intel. I'd say like an i5 would be fine with enough RAM, at least 8 gigs of RAM, preferably 16, and a decent video card. Should be okay. Because when you stream, your computer, the laptop's going to get really hot. KG Cichlid says, I hate getting guppies at my local fish store because they keep the water so damn warm, and when I acclimate them to around 77, a few die. Who knows? They don't quarantine like Corey anyways. Yeah, they could have camellianus worms, so you should quarantine those anyways. I have a 10-gallon quarantine tank in my kitchen, and that's what I quarantine most of my fish. Otherwise, if I'm putting their small fish and they're going right into a 10-gallon area I have, I'll just redose that tank. You know, with General Cure. I'm going to get some Levamisol just to dose my tanks, if I even think I have a thing. But usually the guppies, I haven't seen them with white stringy poop. It's usually the dark brown poop that they have. But if you start seeing white stringy poop coming from the fancy guppies, it means they usually have a parasite. White says at DPK Fish Aquariums, I'll just buy a handful, laugh all out. KG, you can drip acclimatize them, and you probably won't lose some. Yeah, I always drip acclimatize my fish to my tanks. You know, all this. Even you could do it a really poor man's way. You get airline, and you get the airline. You know how you can regulator or whatever. You know, where you can turn up the air or whatever, turn down the air. You can put one of those on an airline hose, and then put the other airline hose on that. You suck the water through, and then you close that small ball valve, and you can like have a very slow drip. So I'd suggest using the water from your local fish store, put it in a 5-gallon bucket with the fish, you're acclimatizing them, and then over an hour, just drip them. That way you can get them used to the pH of your water, how hard your water is, and all that stuff. Hi Fish Tropic, how you doing, buddy? How's work been? Tony says, I keep my guppies in my axolotl tank at 68, and I don't lose any, so I don't think think it'd be the temp killing them. KG cichlids. It could be this they have parasites or infection or bacteria infection or something. Who knows? Next, the Dick says, I have an i3 and I do live streams and a 750 Ti card, so I'm good. Yeah, because depending on the application you're using, whether it's Google Hangouts or like XSplit, I know you can use the video card now, so that can help push you. An i3 is a good processor, but it's kind of on the lower end, so if you were to do anything really intensive like gaming or whatever and try to stream from the same computer, it would crash that hard. My guppy tank is at 72 to 74 degrees. It works awesome. Yeah, plus you don't like Fish Tropic says in some of his streams, you'll burn out the males quickly if you have them at higher temperatures. It's better to keep the guppies in cooler water. Nick the Dick says, I'm going to switch the puffers into a 20 this weekend. Yeah, probably put them in a 20 long or a 29 tall or whatever you can do. Jenna Tucker at Priscila, what is your monster laptop? Nick the Dick says, and put my 10 as the quarantine for freshwater. Yes. DPK says, they get them, bro. Trust me, it'll be worth it. If it was for me and I had the money, I would buy more fish. But I work with a tight budget since lost that, Jesus. But I work with a tight budget since my stepson is graduating this year with honors. Yep. Hello, Fish Tropic. Hi, Priscilla. This is Dead Boy NYC. Jason in the house. Let it snow. Yeah, right. KG Cichlid says, well, I've been breeding like crazy and are super healthy, so I'll stick with the local fish water. Sucks. Yeah, it's true. Dead Boy NYC says, congratulations, TPK. Priscilla says, General Tucker, I have a i7 Envy, 16 gigs of RAM, around $1,000. Got practically for free on Black Friday. We bought 2 new phones, got $800 worth of gift cards, and the laptop was on sale for $699. That's cool. An i7 is a powerful processor. I like my i7 6-core. It's a beast. Priscilla says, what's up at Dead Boy? Shit. Keep scrolling. AMD 12 work well. Nick says, I have the 4th generation as well. Timothy Michaels, is anyone able to join today in the stream? No, not today, Timothy. I'm streaming from my phone. And I'm actually probably going to call it quits at 2:30, so in about less than 10 minutes. Priscilla says 7th gen. I got a 20 tall. That should be fine for the pea puffers. But they like more of, from what I understand, the pea puffers, or most puffers, they want more, what the hell do you want to call it? A wider and longer tank to more discover. Not so much tall. I mean, a tall tank helps because they can swim up and down and go into the different parts of the water column, but they like the wider tanks. White, yeah, I'll grab them and I'd send you some fry, but they're pretty sure I'm too far for that. KG Cichlids. What was that? KG Cichlids. They tell me to put their water in my tank because it's good water. Nope, sorry, don't care. If it's pristine looking water, I'll dump them in the net. Yep, that's what I do. I'll dump them in the net, or when I pour the fish through the net afterwards, or scoop them out, I'll net them out and put them in the tank after I acclimatize them. MV sucks. Laugh out loud. Yep. Nick the Dick says, FYI, I believe KG Cichlids is KG Tropicals. No, I don't believe so. Tawny says, laugh out loud, KG Cichlids doesn't sound like it's a very good local fish store. DPK says, yeah, you are really far, brother. I'll definitely enjoy seeing them grow if you see them. You see them. Nick the Dick says, I'll start up my stream if y'all are down to join. Bye, I'll keep you posted. Priscilla says, well, I'm able to run JavaScript on it, a bunch of other stuff. That's how much my MV sucks. Haha, laugh out loud. Yep. Do it, Nick. Yeah, that's fine. Start the live stream up. KG Cichlid says, no, but John Hudson thought I was copying him at one point, but a year ago, laugh out loud. My name is Kevin Green. John's is KG, stands for King George. Yep. Very cool. Yeah, guys, so I'm going to give it about 5 more minutes. Oh, geez, I'm not even finished with my beer. And then I'm probably going to crash. I got a bunch of things to do tomorrow, so. Plus, I'm watching the Last Kingdom series. So I was going to probably watch one more episode before I go to bed. Nick says, oh, laugh out loud. Fish Tropic says, Brian, the next thing in line is a rack for those fish, for those tanks. Yeah, when I get the money, brother, okay? Finish your beer. Yeah, I probably finished my beer. That's why I got this. This grew a lot bigger after I had the steroids I was taking for my back, which helped. But I've been under a lot of stress, and I'm a stress eater, so that's why I can't wait till it warms up some more, because I'm just going to start hiking again. White says, no problem, mate. Thanks for the stream, as always. Wink. Yeah, I'll stay till I'm done with my beer, at least. So, Nick, if you want to set up your stream and let me finish my beer, and then once I'm done, you can throw a link up in here. I thought you were a mod, by the way, Nick. I guess not. Add mod. Let's see. Maybe I'll join in on Nick's stream, but who knows. Jason James, the Fish Loft, be good, Captain, thank you. Fish Tropic says, have you sold any guppies? Not yet. I was thinking of it. Let me show you them real quick. I just don't know how my battery's doing. Let me flip around and let me know what you think. Now, I'll tell you, Jason. Here's a little picture of Molly sleeping on my bed now. So these are the male guppies, Jason. I got a warm light in there, one of the older lights, so they look more orange. I gotta pull that female out tomorrow. But those are the guppies right there. They're all like snakeskin guppies, different colors. Mostly like orange and black. There's the crown tail. So I like them. They're pretty cool. I like this orange one right here, with kind of like the white tail with the black. And then you got those right there. Let me know what you think, guys. I'll zoom in on them a little bit more. Hopefully my camera will focus, but they're moving really quick, so. Oh, 15% battery. Okay, that's fine. I gotta plug this back in. So I'll zoom back out. Oh, other way. So these guys look more orange. But I'm planning on selling some of these. The females are pregnant. Unfortunately, in this tank, I can tell when my pea puffers get hungry because they've been nipping at the tails. I gotta pull that male out. I didn't realize that was a male. It was really fat, gutted, so I'll pull that male out. But the females look nice. That blue one right there with the orange speckled tail with like purple in it, it's pretty cool. They all think they're getting fed right now, but they're not going to. And then, where's my big fat yellow one? My only last original female that's left. Oh, scared that female. Accidentally. Sorry for the haze. I tried scraping this off, but the guppies have been feeding off of that. Oh, there's the yellow one. So let me know what you think, Jason, about these. Like this one, guppy, the body doesn't have much color, but I like that like light blue and white in the fin. It's pretty cool. And there's the big fat yellow guppy. Those females got some good color, the orange and blue fins. So let me see, flip this around. Let me plug this back in. 21 watching now, huh? Starting now. And in the end, when it comes to streaming, it all depends on how stable your internet is. That is very true, Priscilla. Because if you got shit internet and not a good upload speed, I mean, for one camera, they say at least 2.5 meg upload is minimum. Let's say Jenna Tucker said, good night all. At the end, when it comes to streaming, it all depends on how stable your internet is. Because I remember when I first started streaming, I was using my landlord's Wi-Fi, right? It was pretty bad. Like, it was choppy, it was buffering all the time, and now that it's all synced. I think you should concentrate on the blue metallic neon male. Yep. Yeah, I like the blue and that yellow cross snakeskin. Yeah, Fish Tropic. When you get a chance, or Jason, when you get a chance on Hangouts, I wanted you to. I'll show you them up close, or CameraFi or something like that, and let me know which one you're talking about specifically. I mean, all my other tanks, I'm just letting them drop fry, and then I'm going to separate all the males and females into their own tanks, and then once that fry grows out, then I'm going to go from there. And let me see. Let me see if I can't get zoomed in on this fish. That again. I'm trying to... Let me roll this way. Sorry for the quick movement, guys. I'm just trying to get over here. I'm trying to see that guppy, if you guys can see it. That was one of the feeder guppies. It's got a black stripe in the tail. I just don't know if that's a guppy or something else. It was a feeder guppy, but it's been chasing my fry around in the tank. Right there, that I'm zooming in on. If anyone can ID, I mean, to me that doesn't really look like a guppy. It almost looks like a tetra. I don't know. It's a weird ass looking guppy. But there's a bunch of fry in that tank. No fry in this tank because this is just a straight grow out. But I got red cherry shrimp in here. I did do major water changes to these again. I got to pull out that orange tail snake skin right there, which got beautiful color to them. So yeah, that's that tank. I got the high fin pleco right there. You can see his tail. I think Nick's gonna be pissed if I don't let him take over a little bit, but I'm gonna finish my beer. So I like that snakeskin one right there. That male. Pretty nice male. I didn't realize I had a male in that tank again. I've been pulling the males to put them in that other tank. Let me see if I can't get a zoom in on some of the red cherry shrimp in this tank. If I can find any. Now I do have ghost shrimp in this tank. I'm not sure if they're living anymore because they're so clear. I might have sucked them up by accident, but who knows. Let's see. Let's focus on the moss. Oh, there's some cherry shrimp right there. If anyone's saying anything to me, sorry. I can't see the chat right now because it's not showing up. So let me show you this tank, Jason. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to see the chat right now because, like I said, it's not updating on my phone. Cancel. Of course, the lazy boy's in the way. Oh, there's some other cherry red shrimp chilling on the filter. And get my big hand out of the way. So there's a bunch of cherry red shrimp on the filter, sponge filter. Now there are blue velvets in here. Typically the blue velvets hang out up there. If I can zoom out, because I'm really zoomed in. Sorry for all the moving around. I'm just trying to get comfortable. So there's all of those grow outs. There's another cherry red shrimp up in that water sprite. Let me see if I can't see if any of those shrimp are buried. Got some pretty big females in there, looks like. Or males. Excuse me. There's another red cherry shrimp right there. Kind of a little more clear color. Got plenty of snails in here. Alright, time to get up. Oh. That cherry red shrimp is pretty clear. I might be stressing them out with how close I am to the tank. Oh, there's the battery. What did I unplug it? There we go. Here's the two Oscars chilling in the corner. Just kind of trying to give you a view, Jason, real quick of what's going on with the tanks. I gotta really start planting some of these plants, but I go in the tanks so much it's kind of not worth it. Let's see. Alright, enough with that. Let me put it back on me and look at the tank. Look at the chat. Here I say I'm not going to stream much longer and I'm past 2:30 already. Let's see. Like the hip button, that Sprite has some good root structure to it. Yeah, that's the one thing if I'm going to start selling. I'm going to sell those smaller pieces, the water Sprite, that don't have the big root structure. Because in my experience, when you get those stems, it dies back anyway. So I'd rather sell the babies. White says, yeah, I'm after some shrimp. Everyone wants shrimp. Yeah, I got 25 red cherry shrimp. I thought they were fire reds, like I said in previous streams and stuff. But they ended up being this regular straight red cherry shrimp. But they were all clear, and you know, those guys have probably been in there for, I want to say, almost 2 months, maybe slightly longer, maybe closer to 3 months. Fish Tropics says, I think you'll eventually need to breed a lot of those guppies, sell them, buy some more, buy some high quality ones, and go from there, make money with what you have first, and learn the tricks that work for you. DPK says, sweet tank for sure. Man, the Java moss is really growing, brother. Yeah. KG Cichlid, you need more duckweed, laugh out loud. Yep. Cull out every guppies you don't like and keep the nice ones to breed. Done and done. Yeah, honestly, I like most of the guppies. I was thinking any of the culls. I'll just sell them as assorted guppies, and any of the females I really don't like. I know females are more bland, but any of the colorful females I'll keep, but the more dull ones I'll sell as like pair or trios or whatever. This is assorted guppies, you know, for like 12 bucks. I don't know if that sounds good for this is assorted trio. I don't know. That's something I want to talk to you about later, Jason. See what you think. You have a lot more experience selling fish than I do. Color every guppies, you know. Yep. Priscila says, "Oh yeah, I bought a large Sprite, split it in 6, got it everywhere now, like your duckweed." Avely Cichlids, what's up, fish tankers? You have that Oscar there too, that live food. Yep. Hashtag live feeding. I'll pull some of the smaller ones out and put them in the tank. I'm sure the Oscar will go nuts for them, and I'll throw some ones in my other tank. See, I had Nick start up because I was going to crash out, but now that Jason's here, maybe I'll chill a little bit longer. Maybe I'll actually hop in Nick's one. I'll go from there. So, does everyone want to see a live feeding? I'll see if I can't scoop some of the smaller guppies out of the grow out tank and put them in there, because I don't want to get rid of any of my bigger guppies, because I'm not sure which ones I'm going to keep yet. So let me do this. Let me untangle the cord. I'm going to use... Damn it. Since I don't really need that much. Where is my green one? Oh, there's my green one. Don't mind the mess. My place is actually cleaner than it normally is. Sorry for the brightness. Yes, I run LED lights. Oh, look at all this. All this water spray growing up and through. Now, I don't want to grab any of this because I know I have shrimps and stuff chilling in this Java moss and stuff. So I'll just gently pull away. Let's see if I can't just scoop. Oh, missed them. Alright, that should be enough. I only got one. And it's a female. I don't want to get rid of... Yeah, screw it. It's a fat, pregnant female too. There we go. I got 2. Works for me. Here you go. Here it goes, Oscar. Enjoy. Oh, there goes the Oscar. Oh, lost track of it. Saw its own shadow. Oh, that's got a good coloring. I don't know if I want to get rid of that one. Oh, that Oscar's going to find it. Oh, there it goes. Damn it, I missed it. Missed the money shot. Alright, I'll scoop some more. I'd rather get the males if I can. Ah, screw it. What's a female going to hurt? Oh, everything's chasing the guppies now. I'm not sure which one grabbed it. The goldfish are going after it too. I know this is probably wrong. Someone's probably saying, "That's not cool, brother. You shouldn't be doing that." But you know what? It's not going to hurt anything. I'll go to this side where everyone's hiding out. Oh, that is a fat female. I don't know if I should throw her in there, but whatever. Oh. Did I get it? Did you guys see it? The Oscar getting nailing them. I know I should only be doing this with my culls, but... Oh, there goes the koi's going for the duckweed. Alright, that's enough for now. Back to this. It did show! If you put all your guppies in one tank, you'll have a lot of guppies in 3 months. That is correct. I had all my guppies in there, and at one point, no joke, that guppy tank, that's this grow outs right now that I was just pulling from, there was at least 300 guppies in there, I would say. Or at least 100 in that 10 gallon. That's why I was doing water changes every 2 days, 3 days. All right. Now, of course, I rolled over this damn cord. Yeah, I know I lost probably some good colorful guppies there, but that's okay. Keeps my Oscar happy. Let's see. DPK says, yep, Jason is the master businessman, and I trade my thoughts. Sup, Averly? Priscilla, you don't have turtles? I don't have any turtles at the moment. Funds aren't right there right now. I gotta get my tires on my truck, or tires on my truck, and a few other things done to my truck before I could even consider turtles. And if I was gonna go turtles, they'd be going in the 125 right away. And that means I'd have to drop the level boat. Or I'd have to start them in a 10 gallon or a 20 long or a 40 breeder and keep the water level at about 6 inches because I'm getting babies. So you should check out my old videos. I'll post some of my older videos. I didn't post all the videos I had. They are on my gaming computer though, on one of the hard drives. I just got to figure out which one. And I do have showing a lot of different videos of my turtles when I had them. Jason is our live stream motivator. Yeah, don't do it. Only use culls. Don't sacrifice good fish. Ah, we can't see chat. Yeah. If you have a deformed fish, then do it. Let it snow, Brian. Let it snow. Dang, you got a lot of duckweed. Puff, puff, pass. Yeah, right. Duckweed every day. No, save Emo. Oh my god. No. You laugh out loud. Been a while. Fish are friends, not food. Laugh out loud. I can hear the Jaws music. You should have seen how many times. Oh, the female's chasing another one. The female is on high alert now. There is a couple other. I dropped like 6 guppies in there, so there must be some hiding. At least I know my guppies that I feed to my Oscar are gonna be treated. So I can hear the Jaws music. Captain being savage. Yep, definitely. Now I understand the savage part. Yeah. Yep. Actually, all the fish were chasing them. The convicts were chasing them. The goldfish were chasing them. The koi were chasing them. The Oscar's on patrol still. That's funny. The female. Ha! And then love one bites the dust. Yep. Molly, lover. Yep. I can hear the song by the Bee Gees saying "Staying Alive, Staying Alive." I thought it was hilarious when he was like, "Oh, maybe not that one." Boom, God. Yeah. I was gonna try and scoop that one, but then the thing darted. Now you see him. Now you don't. Booyah. I used to have an Asian needle nose gar, but I had no choice but to feed them live. You don't think of the other guppies from the 10? I saw the whole thing happen. It's raining guppies. Yeah, the guppy said, "Oh crap, We are next, Woody. Save us. Woody eats them. Haha. That was good. Woody's pulling out his rod to save them. Yeah, right. That's funny. I'm wondering, you know, what's, you know, that, what though? It's actually a beneficial thing to your fish to be stimulated like that. Honestly, I've only had one cull that I've really seen with the bent spine so far in my guppies. I don't know if I've just been lucky or the other ones have gotten whacked, you know, like when they were small or what. But knock on wood, no bad guppies. So let's see. Let's see how Nick's channel's doing. Oh shit, wrong thing. Back. Sorry guys, I lost the chat for a minute. Be right back. I meant to open Nick's channel up and be like, sorry dude, finishing my beer. Still going. Fish Tropic. DPK Fish, that was better than robot chicken. Oh, that's good. I concur, King to KG. Anyone ever breed self-cloning crayfish? You don't need to breed self-cloning crayfish. They just do it by themselves. Means less crossbreeding, right? I want a self-cloning car. That's funny. I wish, brother. Patent that shit. To be cool every day. Yeah, right? Hold on, let me check out Nick's channel. I feel bad because I told him I was going to stop streaming, but... let's see. Open link, a new tab. This is what helps when you have a beefy internet.
Wake the fuck up.
Let's do this. Let me share this stream.
I'm woke. Oh shit. They're not woke. We're doing a fish video here. How are you supposed to go to sleep when we're doing a fish video? When's the new tank coming in? About probably Friday.
Oh, I can't share it. I'm on my phone. That's what I forgot.
When's the new, like, sump, refuge, or all-in-one refugium sump coming? I don't know, because that's the expensive part. See, I gotta buy it in pieces, and it's gonna be like a 2-month project.
Alright, I'm gonna mute that and go back here, because we got... I want a self-glowing car. That'd be cool every day. So, yeah, I mean, one crayfish and get more, laugh out loud. Dispense my beers. Shut them down, Savage. Dab on them. Savage, dab. Savage, how much for the supplies for the rack? Honestly, I haven't priced it out. I figured probably less than $100. Probably like 60 bucks, 50 bucks.
If anybody comes in, I have to put the headphones on, though. That's what I do know.
Let's see.
I'm not sure if it's 6 feet or 8 feet.
Sorry, this European is here. Just found out today.
I believe he told me 8. I could be.
Sorry, this is European here. Just found out today that they're apparently everywhere. Here in the States, I thought they only had them. Excuse me. In the South, where they do royals. White says if you have good internet, you should open some more tabs in your browser and put some other videos up just for extra views. How big is the rack going to be for the more tanks? Alright, let me see. The problem is I'm on my green book right now, and I could tell you. Give me 1 second. It helps when you keep a book like this. Alright. Fishroom. Current 2. Let's see. That's 41 inches over here from that wall to this trim over here by the bathroom. So it's 41 inches long. And it can come out 27 wide, which is more than enough. So if I did that, I figured I could probably fit 4 tanks lengthwise like this and do 3 high. So probably 12 tanks. Or maybe I'll just do a rack of 8. That should be good enough to breed the strain I want and stuff like that. I think about like 12, but that's where money comes into the problem. Issue. Let me put the cover back on. Let's see. So let me show you, Jason, real quick. Flip this around. Come on, flip. So right here, Jason, from the left over here to the right is 41 inches, and then I got 27 inches this way, and that'll stay on the inside of that trim. That way I'm not bumping it. And 41 brings me to where this black one ends. So it leaves me plenty of room. And I figured these tanks, yes, they're what, 12 inches wide. I figure I could fit 4 of them, or like 3 point something. Even if I made it overhang and put the rack to 46 inches long, 44. So I figured just because right here, what's the 10 gallon lengthwise? 20 inches, 22 inches, or whatever. I figured I could probably put 2 tanks almost side by side and still have the room just barely for this door to open. But at the same time, I don't want to have it be a minefield for me at night if I have to use the bathroom with the lights out, because I do bump into this stuff sometimes. So I figured I'd have 4 going across the bottom, or at least 3, and then do another 3 or 4, because I figured the bottom, see where this coffee table is, I figured I'd have that far off the ground, and that space right there, if I was to use that wood piece right there, that trim to the actual top of that coffee or that nightstand right there, that's like 2 inches thick. So I figured if I put plywood right there at that height, but got rid of the cross beam right there, or made it a thinner cross beam or 2x4, I still could fit my hand in there to clean the tank. Or maybe I do the height of this and put it up here where they're see where this TV or whatever nightstand is, make it like 3 or 4 inches higher. That way I could have like at least an arm's width, like 6 to 10 inches in between each tank. And I figured it'll go where this picture is, probably halfway up to the picture with the tanks, because I don't want to go all the way to the ceiling. I don't trust it. So at least 8 tanks, at least 10 gallon, and then I could get those tanks off the bedroom, or off my dresser right there, those 3. So yeah, I don't know. I'm still figuring things out though. Just roll over the cord. Trying not to go. Priscilla says do 12. Wait for the next $1 per gallon sale, or have 9 3 on one level with a nice space between. Yeah, that would work. I'm just thinking if I do that way. Here, let me put this back up. If, like you said, Priscilla, if I do the 9, I could have a nice space in between each of them, but they'd still have to be lengthwise like this. I just wish I had enough space because then I could do it this way, you know what I mean? Widthwise, so I could see the whole tank. But for breeding purposes, I really don't need to see the whole tank. I know, like Michael's fish room, he does like, he has his 10 gallons in there like this, boom, boom, boom. A lot of them on one shelf. But I've also thought about buying one of those shelving units where it's like 36 inches wide or 48 inches wide. I just don't think the 48-inch wide one will fit here. But where my lazy boy is, I could put a 48-inch long one right there and then just do it high because each one of those shelves will hold 1,000 pounds. So I could put 4 or 5 tanks on that with, you know, that lengthwise like this. So I could even put more, and I wouldn't be overloading the shelf by any means. I don't know. It's just thoughts. I want to build my own racks though, because it's going to be cheaper, I think, in the long run. Because to build my 40 breeder tank rack that I had set up, and I over engineered that, I want to say that realistically cost me about 20-25 bucks for the 40 breeder thing that I built. White says you should put a donate link on the description or something, and don't feel bad about even the King of DIY asked for donation. Why not you? I'd say you clearly need it more than him. I'd rather help you out than him and them. Something fishy says I donate. Yeah, and thanks again, White, for that donation. I appreciate it, brother. It's greatly appreciated. And what am I doing? Save that. Well, actually, if you go on my About page, right, or my main channel, hold on, let me open it up and see something. I think there is a donation tab on that, but I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, I know, Priscilla, the shelving unit is between about 100, maybe a little bit more depending on the store, so that's why I'm like, do I do it? Do I not do it? Because for the 100 bucks, it's more convenience. It's easier to set up and let's get going. And I don't know, I know there's particle board for the shelves that you can get, you know, that come with it. I think you get 3 of them and 3 pieces or whatever, but it's paperboard. And I'm not sure if I want to use paperboard. I'd probably end up just changing it, you know, like 3/8 or half-inch plywood. The shelving unit is close to 100, but the lumber and screws is like 40 bucks. Yeah, I think I bought. See, I bought like say 50, 60, 100 bucks worth of lumber, but I had one piece that was cut. The actual 40 breeder that I did, the top of that is actual oak finish. That's it has been pre-cut as that certain size. I didn't have to do any cutting. They just cut that on the machine. So that one piece of lumber, since it was an oak topper, was probably like 15, 20 bucks just for that, for the 40 breeder size. So realistically, if I wasn't to put plywood top and just let the tank sit out on the outside frame like you can do, I'd save a lot of money in plywood. Hold on. Like I said, I'm going to open that up. I think I have a donate tab or something on mine. Nick's got 9 people watching him. That's cool. Let's see. Let's check the About. Let's see. I mean, I guess if I really wanted to, I could do it in the description, but I don't want to seem like I'm begging for money, though. Oh, yeah. No. I'd use 2x4. I'd use a quarter, or I'd use 3/8 inch plywood for the base. Yeah, I don't see... I thought I set up that tab a long time ago, but who knows. Let me see. Let me go back to my home. That's weird. I could have sworn I set that up. Open link a new tab. I mean, I can add it to the description. Oh shit. And there goes my phone. That's what happens when you move all of a sudden. Why I quit? Don't feel bad, mate. People will help if they can and won't. Don't feel bad, mate. People will help if they can and won't to people who won't easy enough choice from. I gotcha. Well, I still appreciate it, White. Either way. Let's see. View additional features. Monetization, custom super chat ineligible. Need 1,000 subscribers. Enabled paid content. I guess they changed it. They must have got rid of the donation area. Pulled it away because I don't see where it has the donation anymore. That's why it disappeared. That's okay. Here. I'll do this. Not that I'm looking for donations. Edit. Open this. Hangout live stream. I'll do that stuff later. Let's see. Save it. Back to 15. Yeah, I've looked. I don't see it anywhere. Yeah. Something Fishy says, make a subscriber tank where we could donate to get content in it. I'll start with 20 for a piranha. Priscila, I'm a carpenter and I will build it only using 2x4s. Probably can send you a blueprint of it when it's done. Yeah, that's right. I remember you saying that, Priscila, that you're a carpenter. I actually got a car while I was in the service. I was a combat engineer, so I did quite a bit of my own rough carpentry myself. I definitely believe if anyone deserves help, like a GoFundMe, is you, Brian. This is my personal opinion. You have to sacrifice a lot to keep us safe, and you gave everything for our country without hesitation, brother. I appreciate that. Thank you for the kind words. Yeah. Like I said, I'm really not in the money for this stuff, and I don't like to talk about money, like I told you, White, before. Although it's very humbling when people are willing to donate, that you really, you know, the fish family is willing to do that, which is really cool. Spot on at DPK Fish Aquariums, a true hero. I don't consider myself a hero. Let's see. Now 12 people are watching. Is Nick taking all the people? That's okay if he is. Info and settings. Sorry if the stream's lagging. Is Fish Tropic here still? Or is he just trolling? Back to 16 now. And it's our responsibility to take care for vets when no one else can, or no one can or do, because I see my father went through the same thing where he almost retired. Can we see some of your gear that you wore when you served? I will have to go home and get it. It's all at my parents' house in storage. I might be able to post some of it. I don't have it all here. I have bits and pieces, and it's buried in my closet at the moment, so maybe on the next live stream I can do that. Save. Let's get back to the chat. Can we see some of you? Yeah. You're here for us, mate. Let us be there for you sometimes. Yeah, wink, wink, yeah. DPK says, a hero is a person who came back from hell and beyond to protect those next to him and guard those who can't protect themselves. I hear you. Priscila says, I would give you money if I had it, but I had to quit my job for my son, so it takes all my extra money away. Would you accept a donation on Twitch streaming a game, Captain? Then why not give us an option here? At least it goes for something we like to watch. I would love to see you get more tanks. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I had it all set up where I had everything. I mean, I could put my PayPal information in here. You know, where there's a link to my PayPal. But they used to have the donation tab, you know, where you could donate right in from the live stream. But eventually I'll be at the, how many am I at? 336. I thought I had 337. Maybe I was wrong. But once I hit 1,000 people, then the super chats will be there. We feel like he may be autistic, and we need to figure out everything first. Let me know, Priscilla, because I work with a lot of people. I deal with a lot of autistic people, and one of my coworkers, or a couple of my coworkers, have autistic kids, children. So if you ever need to reach out, let me know, and I can put them in touch with you. I mean, I've dealt with the I deal with that population where the majority of them are autistic or has Asperger's, which is a higher form of autism. As far as I remember, don't quote me 100%. Yeah, White says put the link in every stream. I'll hit you up when I can. Like I said, guys, I'm not in this really for the money. I mean, it'd be cool eventually to have like the king with DIY 300,000 subscribers, and you're getting 50, 60, 80, 100,000 views per video. I hear Super Chat takes 30%. They must have done that now. That's huge. That's like taxes here in New York, or getting taxes taken out of your check. Let me see. DPK Fish Aquariums. Okay, now I am going to make you laugh. I'm going to put my mini skirt and flash my leg so I can get some money so I can share it with you, brother. That is funny. Man, DPK, you can make me laugh. Laugh hard, too. And yet, he raised $85K for his new fish room. When you have 300,000, almost 400,000 people, that's not easy to do. But I'm sure you can definitely. Let's see. Manage invoices, multi-order serving. So, send a request. I'm gonna get my PayPal link, your name, Captain Savage required. Grab this link. Copy. Let's see. Yeah. DPK, you be like, hey, girlfriend, laugh out loud. Then we get loads of tanks. Laugh out loud. We just know he is different. He doesn't talk and is super hyper and has a hard time paying attention, and is already 2 years and 6 months. Wow. Super hyper? That's how I was when I was a kid. The doctors start speech therapy. My son had to go through speech therapy because he was delayed too. And this whole situation has put a lot of stress on everyone. Laugh my ass off, says White to DPK when this thing's happening. We should all dress up for Halloween and then do a stream that way. That would be cool and never done. In 2 days, as well as something fishy. Right now, brother, laugh out loud. I'm going to make it rain on the pole dance. Oh, you're funny. All right, let's see. Hold on. Let's see. Alright, now let me save that. Save. Alright, I added a link. See if it works. Nope. I gotta add the HTTP. Okay. Now let's save it. Let's save it. Open new tab. There you go. I put the link in there for everyone. Let's see. Nick the Dick, thanks again for being a big shout out, Brian. You're amazing, man, and everyone else in the fish community. You're all amazing as well. I want to say big thanks for all the shared support and system knowledge. Yeah, no problem, Nick. Sorry I'm still streaming. I wasn't trying to intentionally stop you. I don't know if you're still streaming, but I'm finishing my beer, so I got my second or third, what do you want to call it? Oh, you are still streaming. Cool. So, let's see. I was terrible when I was young, and I was mischievous and very hyper. Everyone in my neighborhood used to say, well, watch out, here comes Chaz. I hear ya. Wait, Halloween's my birthday, laugh out loud. Haha, that's cool. DPK Fish Aquarium says, chicky poo, powwow, chicky powwow, laugh out loud. Okay, everywhere are grown-ups, right? Yep. I got a joke. I made it up. Cool. So let me see. Me and him are competing people. DPK Fish Aquarium says, what's the female guppy told the male guppy? Leave me alone? I don't know. What does it say? Wow. I should have stopped streaming an hour ago, but hey. Okay, DPK, what'd it say? I wish I could share the screen so you guys could see Nick's channel.
Oh, I feel you there. If it's bedtime, it's bedtime, bro. I know how that goes. Deuces to you, David. Some ram's horn snails. Yeah, I knew what you were talking about. You know what's funny is I'm the only one at the LFS that knows this. I didn't know this until a couple of days ago.
What's up, Josh? Welcome.
A turbo snail and a zebra snail.
Something fishy, laugh out loud. Priscilla says that DPK Fish Aquariums, yeah, right. I hope you just take a
other
leg
than
catching.
coloration, nothing
Because
there is no
I hope he
difference because they're both turbo snails.
just up late catching on. because everyone around us acts like we are bad parents, and
kind of funny.
I've tried
I
everything.
That was hilarious when I looked it up. Not only did I look it up, I also had it confirmed by some reefing guys in the hobby. So thanks again, guys.
Yeah. So yeah. I hope so too for your.
I've got 3 of them in that 10-gallon down there.
So at DPK, yeah, that's right. I hope he's just late catching on. Yeah, my son was late catching on too. So was I. Honestly, I'll be completely honest with you guys. I struggled as a kid. I didn't know how to read and write till I was in like 7th grade, you know, or 6th grade or something. Had to go to a private school, so I've been through a lot. I've got ADHD, ADD, a bunch of other things I can't remember, dyslexia, all kinds of stuff. So this everything compiles onto each other. So let's see, back up to 16 again. Don't mind me, I have Nick's tab open. So there we go. Like everyone, for everyone that asked, I added. If you're put it in. If you're interested in supporting stream, please click the link below, and that links straight to PayPal me, Captain Savage Aquatics. So it'll show Brian Corcoran, I believe, which is me, because it used to be Brian Corcoran Aquatics. Not that I'm looking for money, everyone, but any little bit's appreciated. Not that you have to donate. And most of the money will either be used to pay for tanks or pay bills or whatever. Probably paid for tanks. Yeah. Cool. Let's see. What is everyone saying?
I don't get personal too often. I just thought I'd show you guys. Maybe the stress is
White says, I still find it hard to read and write. Yep. Priscilla, well, not everyone, just my parents-in-law act like act like we're not giving up on him and the help he needs, even though we're up to date with the doctors. He might be super smart because my brother was quiet, never talked, and we found out he was semi-deaf and had to get tubes.
Oh, you're good,
and
Brian. You're good, man. You're all good. We all have our little moments where we need to get something out of our head or vice versa. We just need to scream. And that was my moment tonight. I needed to scream.
let's see. Sorry, I was listening to Nick. Let's see. Got his hair. Oh yeah, how to get his tubes in his ear. My son had tubes in his ears too. He has to wear glasses now to see the board. He's just like I was when I was a kid. Then he became smart once he got his hearing back. I'm the same, Brian. DPK, fish aquariums. It was my joke. Now everyone's coming back. I just do more jokes, laugh out loud. Yeah, right?
Yeah, I'd like to have a big buffer, but I'd have to have like 75 now.
Nick is cool. Yeah, he's a good guy. Just like I said, I'm surprised my phone's held up this long. Normally it doesn't. Normally it burns out, so, or it gets really, really hot. So, I just figure keep this going, you know? Let's see. 14's watching. Very cool.
My first experience with puppers was a sea pupper tonight. what I believe.
Well, guys, let's see. Yeah, we will figure it out soon, hopefully, and everyone can relax. Even if he has a condition of some sort, it's not changing the fact that he is our son and we love him. That's true, that's right. Same with my son. Even though he struggles with his different issues. So... Well, the best of luck to you, Priscilla. I hope everything turns out okay. Why does it look like my camera's just chilling in the same spot? VPK says, yep, it's good luck. Totally agree, Priscilla. I get mad when my parents-in-law say he's not normal. Who says that? But yeah. Yeah, I can't think about it too much or I get pissed again. I hear ya. All you can do is be supportive of your kids. Who cares what anyone else says? They're your kids. But honestly, guys, I think I'm going to call it quits because I'm an hour past when I said I was going to stop. So, I think I'm going to cut it here. I mean, I've been streaming, probably, 3 hours. Probably a little over 3 hours. So, thank you again for supporting me, stopping in. Hopefully I can stream tomorrow night again. I know I didn't do it on Tuesday, but I can't promise anything. Because the way I've been feeling lately, even though I'm getting better this week, it's still a struggle to get up and do what I have to do and all that. So I appreciate you guys watching. It's greatly appreciated. It helps me get more things off my chest. Helps me maybe sleep with just a little bit better, knowing that, you know, people going through the same stuff as me, or they're having their own issues, and puts things more in perspective for me. DPK says, me too. Amen, brother. Okay, good night, brother, everyone and everyone. It was fun. Yeah, I'm out of here. I'll definitely stream tomorrow, and I'll set up Google Hangouts. I'm going to try when I get up. Set it up so how Chaz has it, where it's like he shares the screen with, or does a screen share of like XSplit or something. I don't know how he has it set up through OBS. And Priscilla says, yep, my son just finally went to sleep, so I can go to sleep myself. Thanks for the stream. Gupping feeding was fun. Good night, bud. I hope to see you again soon, and I'll help you out when I can. I appreciate that, White. It's not expected. It's greatly appreciated, though. It's not, like I said, I'm not here for the money. I'm just here to get things off my chest, and I enjoy the community. Hashtag fishfam. I concur. Have a wonderful night. Take it easy, everyone. I'll hopefully catch you later today. If not, the next time. Take it easy. Have a wonderful time. Wonderful night. Peace. Comment, like, subscribe. Yeah, I usually don't get too personal with issues, and there isn't much people here, so just good night, night all. Yeah, I hear you, Priscilla, but still. Come on, close. Yeah, for some reason it's not closing. Yeah, thank you, DPK. I truly appreciate it. Alright, guys. Please comment, like, and subscribe when this comes out. I'm just going to close this.